Welcome back to my channel. It's Robin Richardson, your psychic girlfriend, and it's this week's Pick a Card. I'm running a little bit behind this week, so bear with me, because before I talk to you about the cards, I want you to take a deep breath and, whatever resonates with you on the screen, it could be 1, 2, 3, it could be all of them. Just kind of go with the flow. Don't overthink it, because, why? Okay, so before we go into the cards, this week really feels like a realignment week, not a chaos week. Yay, us. There's an energy of recalibration, money, communication, travel, decisions, and all information and everything that's highlighted, okay? So it's not necessarily about huge breakthroughs this week. It's about small course corrections that create momentum, which totally goes with the year of the fire horse coming up, right? All right, so that starts tomorrow, the Lunar New Year. All right, so let's think about this week as like steering a boat. A tiny little shift in the wheel now changes where you land later. All right, so if you picked fish this week, if this card resonated with you, this theme is about flow and finances, value, and emotional currency. So we can talk flow and value, right? And that can be money, and it also can be emotional currency. Where is your energy going, and what are you getting back? And you may notice conversations are more about finances, work opportunities, or even realizing you've been overgiving somewhere. Fish is abundance, but it's also discernment, and not all opportunities are meant for you, even if they look nice and shiny, like scales on a fish, right? So this week is asking you, where am I leaking energy? And where am I ready to receive more? And there's also a creative or intuitive flow here. And if you've been stuck midweek, especially, things start to loosen. And you might get an idea or an offer or a solution that feels a lot like relief. So the key for the fish this week is don't chase, just allow. Abundance is attracted through alignment, not force. I like it. All right, if you picked book, this is the card number 2, right there in the middle. All right, the theme of this week is truth, information, secrets, and learning. This is clarity in an information week. And something becomes known either to you or through you. And this could be a conversation you've been avoiding, information you finally receive, or something you've suspected getting confirmation. But book is also self-knowledge. And you might realize something about yourself, a pattern, a boundary, or a truth that you can't unsee anymore. There's also a learning energy with book. Courses, reading, research, or spiritual downloads are heightened this week. And you may find yourself going down a rabbit hole and actually finding what you need. So one thing to watch here, though, is don't assume silence equals deception. That's a good one. I'm going to say that one again. Don't assume silence equals deception. Sometimes information isn't hidden. It's just not ready to come out yet. And so that your power this week is in asking better questions, and the answers are always available. Okay. I love that for you. All right, and if you pick the ship, the theme is about movement, travel, expansion, and sometimes emotional distance. And movement this week is really right on par with our fire horse energy coming in. And it doesn't always mean literal travel, though for some of you, it absolutely could mean travel. Ship is forward motion. You may book a trip. You may make a decision or even change direction, or emotionally detach from something that's been weighing you down. And there's a strong sense of, I can't stay here anymore. And that doesn't mean dramatic endings. It just means growth. So this week definitely favors trying something new, networking, reaching out, or even walking into a different environment. Ship energy says you don't need the entire map. You just need the next destination. All right, and if you've been waiting for a sign to move, well, symbolically, this is it. All right, so for the collective, this week is about alignment through awareness and motion. Fish reminds us to look at our energy and resources. And book reminds us to seek truth and clarity. And the ship reminds us to move when we know better. It's not a week to stay frozen. It's a week to adjust, learn, and gently move forward. And if nothing, ask yourself this. What is one small shift that I can make this week that the future me will thank me for? Because this week isn't about pressure. It's about direction. And I'm your psychic girlfriend, Robin Richardson, and thank you for being here and liking and subscribing. And if you'd like a reading with me, you can book one at my website at yourpsychicgirlfriend.com, or you could get a yearly forecast. You don't even have to talk to me. I will do it for you and make sure that you can leverage the energy for the next 12 months in a way that favors your highest good. And I'll see you in the next one.